Liquor.
Fat
He's
and
dominating the space there.
yeah, and exactly. This man is like the excellency of this place. You make a
The,
sound
pr-
and people jump
the, the Prince of Persia, bro.
away. Exactly that.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, nice, liquor,
This fight is
growing
in
up
Dubai,
fast.
no?
Sure, I have no idea.
What?
Sorry,
Etihad
but
Arena.
it is in Yas Island, UAE.
Okay. No, it's nice and early. Away,
Yeah,
come,
it's
let's
our
do this
time.
thing. I'm
Yeah,
still
that's
wanting
liquor
to maybe
early.
try and jog or
Yeah, I'm just
something.
looking for my tea quickly. Here it comes.
Oh,
Guys, you
Getting
can start
service
now.
with a smile there. You say, I ordered this 5 minutes ago. It's not coming out.
yeah.
We just move that there. Yeah, get that out of the way. Okay, boys. Let's get it going. We are recording already. And I'm gonna cue title card. Yo, welcome back to the CPS Reports, and we are back with another episode. We are previewing the UFC Fight Night, Sandhagen versus Nurmagomedov. With me breaking this card down is none other than Brother Jedi and 80. How's it going, boys?
Whole lot of gang shit, bro.
All of the gang shit.
Good evening to you
Yeah,
and all of your earphones there.
yeah, I'm wrapped up here. I'm getting used to this. But yeah, boys, we're back again. Recapping, sorry, previewing another UFC event that's taking place in Yas Island in Saudi Arabia. I'm not mistaken, no, Dubai, and it's also taking place at 9 p.m. So that's South African time.
Mm.
That favors us, so we can finally watch a UFC event during the day or evening at normal times.
Away.
But okay, let's hop straight into it. Sandhagen versus Nurmagomedov for the main event, and it's a title eliminator in the bantamweight division. Cody Sandman, the guy who I think is probably one of the most like decorated strikers in the bantamweight division. The record of 17-4, and that's 7 wins by knockout, 3 wins by sub, and 6 first round finishes with a high striking accuracy of 64%. Dude is on a level, on a big level, and he's taking on someone that's undefeated in Nurmagomedov, 17-0. As what's his Umar Nurmagomedov, 17-0. Dagestani coming in here, taking over the UFC. This guy's also got 7 wins by sub. Also very, very good striking and takedown defense. Adi, how do you feel this fight plays out? Who do you think has the necessary tools that's going to get them the win? Sandhagen didn't have to take the fight considering that Nurmagomedov was ranked number 10. He could have waited it out, but he took it nonetheless. I think the guy just wanted to stay active. How do you think this fight plays out?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very interesting fight in terms of the striking. Like you said, Corey Sandberg, an excellent striker. Really creative and like very awkward with his striking. But yeah, Nurmagomedov also great striker. So yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see who can dominate on the feet. I'm personally on the fence because, like I said, really great
Really?
strikers, both of them. But yeah, what I had noticed from looking at the stats is that Sandhagen's been trying to wrestle more in his recent fights. And Nurmagomedov has never been taken down. So yeah, I think that
100%
might be
on defense.
so I think that might be something interesting to look for is if could Sandhagen get him down and make the most of I think what would be his advantage on the ground.
Do you think Sandhagen would be the better wrestler coming into this fight?
Nah, I wouldn't say that, but I think like in terms of jiu-jitsu and submissions on the ground, I think he has the better tools, yeah. But not pure
Man,
wrestling, no.
that's mad. So but you can't necessarily direct a winner for this one, or you're gonna lean towards Sandhagen.
Yo, I'm actually leaning towards Nurmagomedov, bro. I think he's I think he's been on a tear recently, and yeah, bro, it's gonna be a great fight. But like something is telling me Nurmagomedov. Um, Yeah, never been taken down, 70% striking accuracy, undefeated. So he's got a lot going for him coming into the fight. But Sandhagen was on a 3-fight win streak. So yeah, very interesting, very difficult to call. But when I looked at it immediately, something said to me, Nurmagomedov by decision.
Well, He is the overwhelming favorite coming into the fight,
What?
which is mad. Yeah,
That
Sandhagen is the underdog.
Yeah.
Freda, you said what? Did you sound quite surprised by that? What's your take on this one?
that's really shocking for me to hear. To be honest with you, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think obviously Umar is a very talented fighter, as he's been showing and finishing, finishing Oaks, doing well,
Mm,
undefeated. I definitely can see him being a champion in the future sometime.
but not
But I
now.
think, yeah, not now. I think it's gonna be a good fight. Like obviously we were wrong with the whole fight last week about
Mm-hmm.
what's his name, Al Muhammadi.
Yeah,
Um,
Bilal
but
Mohammed.
but I think Sandhagen has fought a lot tougher guys, and he's hungry for that belt.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's gonna be a tough fight. It's probably gonna be a decision fight. Um, the
Mm,
main thing is I feel like if Corey can keep it standing, he can definitely win the fight. He can
yeah,
definitely win it. I
yeah.
don't think Umar's very good and whatever, but I don't think his boxing or kickboxing is anything as close as
Mm,
Sandhagen's.
mm,
Power wise, I think the power is going to be very even. I don't think, especially because of Sandhagen's height. You know what I mean? Umar shooting for takedowns. I think he's going to find it more difficult taking Corey down than any other guy just because of the height. Um, and Corey is slick. He
yeah.
was in one bantamweight. It was also a very um, wrestling heavy guy. I can't remember what it was, and Corey tapped him out. But
What
anyway,
is it? But yeah,
I
no.
think I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with Sane for this
you go
fight.
in Sandhagen.
Yeah.
Decision 5 down Sandhagen. KD's going. Nurmagomedov. How
Yeah.
did he get the
But
win,
like,
AD?
I don't really have like a rational reason for choosing him. It's just something said. But like like
Mm,
like Jedi said, it's gonna be a very close fight. I think very tight
mm.
fight,
Yeah,
and yeah,
yeah.
very interesting to watch.
Bro, of all the Nurmagomedovs out of that
Mm.
world, he's been
Dagestan, yeah.
one of the most impressive guys that I've seen, other than Sabit. You
Who
know,
doesn't fight anymore.
um, yeah. Like I wasn't even impressed with Makachev. I was more impressed with Umar than with Makachev
Mm, mm.
in all of this time. So yeah, wasn't Umar a flyweight? Was he always a bantamweight?
I think he was always bantamweight. I don't remember him being in flyweight.
Okay,
Uh,
but yeah,
yeah, I don't remember.
so it looks like also every time one of these number 10 bantamweights gets the
Mm.
number one contender, they always seem to win and then get a title shot after that. So maybe the stars align for him, but
You
I
know what,
think
Jed? I
it's
think
not
you're
gonna
onto
happen.
something.
I think Corey's gonna give him his first O. I mean, give him his first loss.
His first loss, yeah. I'm in the camp
Mm,
of Jedi with Cody Sandhagen. I think he's just going to be what we're going to see is Cody sort of controlling the fight, dictating the pace. I mean, we
mm,
watch a lot of his fights.
yeah.
Very rare do you see Cody not dictating the pace. He fought with Peter Yan really well, even though he lost that one. But I mean, the dude's performances are phenomenal most of the time. And Nurmagomedov is going to be a very, very tough puzzle for him to solve. But I think Cody's experience is going to carry him over it, and he's looking forward really to
Mm,
competing with the winner between Marab and O'Malley. But
mm.
let's see. Let us know in the
Dude,
comments what do you think about this one. Eh?
one thing that they all kind of do, all these Russian guys, they try and push a very high paced, high
Mm.
pressure, kind of fight. Um,
Yeah.
and for the most time, it's been working because they have this mentality of they can walk through
Mm.
anything and they're the
Mhm.
clear favorite to win and they're not afraid of who they're fighting. Blah 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 blah. But sometimes you get a really skillful guy that's not gonna
Mhm.
take any of that, bro. And I feel like Sandhagen is one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. I still rate him as probably next to be champion after O'Malley. I don't know if
Me
Marab can
too,
get that
bro.
done.
If
I
this,
think Sandhagen
if
will.
this, yeah. I mean, Murab has been very formidable and he's been smashing oaks. Like after he beat
Yeah.
Henry, I was like, yo, this guy is staying through everybody. I don't know what Sean O'Malley's gonna have to do, but he's gonna have to dance around a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Sean O'Malley's not
Mm.
gonna like stand in the middle of the cage and fight with Murab. He's obviously gonna
Mm.
stand like a meter away from the cage and so he doesn't get
Yeah,
taken down. He's going to move lateral,
yeah,
lateral, lateral. You know what I mean? Um,
yeah.
but if I had to pick a dude, for me, it was always Sandhagen. I feel like Sandhagen is the guy that can, once he gets the title, he's going to keep it for quite a long
For
time.
Yeah. One thing I would point out to what drives that for me that narrative is when you watch Sandhagen's interviews, he does talk about what he's not good at and try to spend a lot of time on that. And I think that makes for a
Mm,
very, like you say, formidable fighter or any athlete is if they work on not so much on their strengths, but where they actually lack a little bit. And Eddie, you mentioned a bit about the Sandhagen's wrestling, and I would love for him to show more of that skill because he does have a very good wrestling, prowess. Let's see what happens this weekend. But yeah, I think he's just a more polished fighter here, and he's probably going to get the win. But we move on. Co-main event sees Shara Magomedov taking on Michal Oleksiejczuk. We spoke about these two fighters earlier in the year, so they're fighting again. This could potentially be a stand-up war, rock'em sock'em, because we know Shara Magomedov brings it. The dude brings it. Like I would say athletic. I want to see him wrestle a bit more, but we know on the striking, the guy just throws video game kind of stuff. And Michal
mm.
Oleksiejczuk, even though he lost his last fight, I think against Michel Pereira, in this fight, like we spoke about in the last time we had him on the card, he does have very good boxing. He does look to finish his fights, and both these guys look to stand in the center of the octagon and throw some hands. And I think that
Mm.
this could be a very good fight of the night kind of thing. Jeddah, I'm gonna take it to you for this one. How do you think this fight plays out? Who do you think gets the dub come the end of the evening?
Yo, bro, I have no idea. I think it's a 50-50 fight, as you say. Obviously, Shara
Okay.
is one of those kind of guys that's, how do you explain them? They like, uh, bite down on their mouth guard and just go for finishes.
Mm.
That's all they're worried about, you know what I mean? But I really can't pick between these oaks. I really don't care also who wins. Uh,
Ew.
to be honest. So
Okay. I mean, shout out. Maybe this
I'm
could
on the
help you.
fence here. I'm on the
Maybe this
fence
can
with
help
you.
you make a decision. Chada is 13-0, very elusive,
Mm.
very very quick, like very similar to Zabit actually. You mentioned Zabit to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Very similar style
um,
to Zabit. And
yeah. I've
Michal,
seen him. I've seen him fight.
you've seen him fight.
Um, yeah, I'm still not convinced, but yeah, he just looks slow. He looks like a plank, bruh. He looks like a guy fighting on stilts.
A plank. I mean, he's a middleweight, and to move with that kind of speed and that fight style takes a lot out of the guys. And we spoke about Giga last week, and I think something can
Mm,
be said similar to Shada.
mm,
That I mean,
mm.
his style could exhaust him, and we did see it in his last fight, even though he came out successful. Eddie, what do you think?
Yeah.
Were you also on the fence here? What's your take on this one?
I do think that Shara's gonna have enough to get it done. Just because he's
Mm-hmm.
like the more diverse striker. But you alluded there to the Giga fight, Giga and
Yes.
Arnold Allen. And I think that Oleksiejczuk has a very similar style to Arnold Allen in terms of striking,
Mm,
like in terms
mm,
of staying safe and really pretty much sticking to boxing. And he does have power, bro. He's knocked folks out
yes.
in the recent
Exactly.
past. So yeah, I don't. It's again very tough to call. I would say either Shada by decision,
Yeah, I
um,
can see it.
Somebody going to
or
sleep, bro.
Oleksiejczuk gonna put him to sleep. Yeah, but again, I'm not gonna make any bets here, bro.
Mm. Yeah, fuck that. I bet that Robocop sleep them both. That's what I bet.
Same time.
Yeah, bro.
Look at Jedi. Robocop sleep them both. I have no
Yeah.
doubt in that as well. Okay, now then we can keep it moving swiftly
But what are
towards
you
the
Tag
saying? Are
team,
you saying
the two of them versus
who do you?
Robocop and Michelle uh,
Pereira
Michelle Pereira tag team.
2v2 tag team match in the
Yeah,
UFC. AD,
Who
you
you
asking me a
first of its
question?
who you
kind.
saying for the result there, bro?
Look,
Magomedov.
Michal Oleksiejczuk is on a two-fight losing streak, right? Um, Shada, though he's very creative, we do see him fade after the first round. Round two, he kind of takes a sort of a how do I say, like a reset round where we often see him moving
Mm,
backwards, like side to side, doesn't
mm,
really throw much, just kind of regaining his gas tank in the second
mm.
round. And then he likes to
Mm.
burst the third round of whatever he has left. And it doesn't look very pretty. Um,
Dude, I don't know how they can make this a co-main fight, bro. This is like
me
that fight,
too.
that second or third, bro. When you're going
Even
Yeah,
to
the
the
and they got
opening,
tournament,
and they got
when you're
Cheeto
gonna
and
get beer.
Figueiredo on the card, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
strange.
completely agree. So for this
But
fight, I would probably lean towards Michal getting the finish in the second round. But if he doesn't get the finish in the second round, he gets outstruck for 3 rounds by Shara.
yeah,
Kickboxing, point
I can also
kickboxing.
see that.
That's what
So
probably what
yeah,
happens.
yeah, that sounds about right, I would say.
Okay, well
But
then
yeah,
we can keep it moving to the fight
difficult to call.
that should have been the co-main event, which we see Marlon Chito Vera taking on Davison Figueiredo, Jed's number one, Tusta Guerra, coming up in the bantamweight, ranked number 6. He's undefeated in the bantamweight division. He defeated the likes of Cody Garbrandt. Um, who did he fight before, after Cody? Um,
Davison.
oh yeah, no, yeah, he fought Cody Garbrandt and Jose Font. That was the two guys he beat.
Yeah.
Um, Marlon Chitavera coming off a loss against Shane O'Malley, looking to bounce back. We know a lot about these gentlemen. They've got a very, very decorated record in the UFC. Both gentlemen got 23 wins, 9 losses for Marlon, 3 losses for Figueiredo, and both won no contest. Both these guys has got 9 wins by KO. I think Marlon's got 8, 10 wins by sub, 9 wins by sub, 8 first round finishes, and 11 first round finishes between the two gentlemen. So both these guys go in there and they are I would consider masters of their craft when it comes to finishing fights. And I think this is probably going to be fight of the night, hands down. I don't see any other fight on the card taking
Mm.
over. Both these guys are going to come and swing. One being a former champion, the other one obviously had fought for the title. I personally can't pick a winner because I think both styles are very similar. Both guys fight from a long stance. They're both a little bit. They take their time in starting. I maybe lean towards Davison Figueiredo as a bit of a faster starter. Um, but Vera is slightly taller. His kicks are a bit lengthier than that of Figueiredo. I can't really see who would win because both guys are elite on the ground as well. So I'm gonna take it to you. No, let me take it to Jed first because he likes both these guys. Let me see if you can distinguish who do you think is going to get the win in this fight, Jedi.
Nah, I'm not gonna pick, bro. This is
What?
the one of those fights where I'm like,
What?
you like torn between the two dudes. It's like where you seeing two teammates fight and you don't ever want
Yeah.
to be there. That's what this fight is like. You
But
know
they
what I
must
mean?
fight.
So yeah, it's like if Aljo had to fight Murab, you would have been like, oh nah, fuck this. Like, why am I
Yeah.
trying to pick? You know what I mean? That's like two brothers.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
where the show must go on, there can only be one. Um, yeah, I don't know. I
Maybe
don't
give
know.
us some thoughts on what do you think whose
I
style
just
would be
want
the
them
one
to
that
be safe.
I don't know anyone's going to be safe in this fight, guy. I don't
I
know. I
just
think
want them
both
to
these
be
guys are
safe,
going to look
bro.
bloody. But can you at least maybe give us a thought on like what Marlon and Davison would need to do to sort of counter the other one?
Yo, I think it's gonna be a heavy game plan in the fight for both guys. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Because
mhm,
obviously Davidson wants to keep it on the hands because he's probably
mm,
faster than Marlon. We all know Marlon's not very quick. He's more of a calculated set traps kind of fighter.
yeah,
But he's much stronger, obviously, a lot stronger than Davidson Figueiredo. So if he keeps it on the outside, it will be good. But we know that Marlon
yeah,
likes to put a lot of pressure also. You know what I mean? Once he's like figured you out, he likes
mm,
to kind of corner you off and then force you to stand in front of him,
mhm,
which is, I think, what he's going to do. If the fight goes to the ground, that's where the trickiness is going to happen because Figueiredo likes to do a top heavy game when he's on the ground, and that's what Marlon
mm,
likes because he catches hooks in submissions that way.
mm.
So it's like each guy's strength plays into the other one's strengths. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
No,
so for me, shit, bro, I have no idea who's gonna win
Draw.
this. Draw, yeah, it's a draw. I don't know who's gonna win. For either one, well done. It obviously takes him further back to the title.
yeah.
But yeah, fuck, I don't know, bro. I can't choose. I know it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a high level game plan in
Mm.
fight. Mm.
Yeah, nah, Judy hit the nail on the money there. It's both guys has got strengths that could either easily nullify each other or and it could end up being one of those things. I hope we don't get
Mm.
the Manal Cup versus Makai, which
Double
I highly doubt.
KO.
because both these
Punch
guys
at
are
the
not
same
like
time.
that. Punch at the same time. Um, I'm interested to see what AD has to say because I want to know if you agree with Jedi on that one. This guy split down the middle, AD, or do you think someone actually has the upper hand here?
Again, very close, bro. Too close to call
Yeah.
almost. But what I will say is that Cheeto is a notoriously slow starter, bro. Notoriously slow. And this is only 3 rounds, bro. So I think
Yeah.
I look for Davison to probably try to make the most of the first 2 rounds, possibly try and steal 2 rounds and like force Cheeto to a decision.
Very
Mm.
true. Because
Because yeah,
Davidson
yeah,
comes out quick, bro. That dude can come out
He
very
does.
hot and steal
yeah.
rounds early.
So, but then again, if he comes at Cheeto like that, then he might force Cheeto to like take a stand, like not give Cheeto enough time. Because yeah, again, Cheeto very slow to start.
Do you think
So yeah,
anyone shoots for takedowns? Yeah.
No
um,
mirror, nobody shooting here,
I
bro.
think Davison, if he's up 2 rounds, might shoot at the end. But like Jedi said, Cheeto's guard is nasty, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
not a
You
nice
don't
place
want
to
to
be,
shoot
bro.
on a guy like
That
that.
man will like rain elbows on you, and like he's attempting submissions from his back. So it's not a nice place to be. So yeah, yeah. Again, if he's trying to steal some time, I'll look for him to maybe like wrestle a bit. But yeah, I don't think it would be like his go-to kind of path to victory.
Yeah, I think he
Maybe
might
like
be
if they're
wary
up
of
against
that.
the fence, clinch, and then like trip him.
Yeah,
Something like
that
that
kind
could
of
work.
thing.
But
Yeah.
even though he trips him and go down, he's probably just gonna get up. You know what I mean? Like Davidson would get up again. I don't think Davidson's
Yeah.
gonna try and
I think it's a good
control
scrambler.
Marlon. Yeah,
Davison's a
but
very good
it's
scrambler on the ground.
it's gonna be a
So
very interesting fight. Sorry, ID.
so boys on the feet, who is the better striker between these two? Ross, what do you think?
Davidson.
Davidson.
Yeah,
It's saying Davison.
I say Davidson.
Oof. I don't know, eh? Davison
I think Davidson
striking
because he's been in there with what's that dude's
Moreno
name?
them.
That
Moreno.
Mexican kid,
Moreno,
Moreno,
yeah.
bro. And if you can box with that man, then you know, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Even if you lose in the boxing, but you fought that guy 4 times,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
surely
high
good.
your
level stuff.
boxing's got to get better.
This is what I think
Yeah.
about it. I think in the stand-up, I think Davison is definitely quicker, right? And I think he's very how do I use this word? He's very creative in the way he strikes. He throws a lot of good body kicks, low kicks. He's very good. He's really quick with his hands as well. But the question is he going to pack enough power to get the reaction out of Vera? Because Vera hasn't been stopped. You've seen this now. This
Nah,
guy get
Vader's
knocked
not gonna
down. We've
get
seen all
knocked
this.
out, bro. That doesn't
He
You
happen.
see
won't
what
get
I'm
knocked
saying?
out.
You out
He
of
won't
luck
get
if you
knocked
go
You
out.
know,
into that, bro.
and we know Marlon
Yeah,
Vera, once,
you
like
go
Eddie said
you.
earlier, once he gets
Oh,
you, once he got your timing down, Vera can hit very hard and he can put you out in
yeah,
many ways. Elbow,
yeah. And as you
uppercuts.
say, this guy doesn't get knocked out, so you go into decision for sure,
You're gonna
Yeah.
go to
for
decision with
So
him,
sure.
yeah. You're gonna have to.
yes. So he just has to start well, bro. Try and get those first 2 rounds. You know what I mean? That
Mm,
would be like the
mm,
first
Exactly.
point of
mm. Yeah, for me, the biggest thing with Davidson that I've always been concerned with since he's gone up was the same thing with
Hmm.
Henry when he went up.
Hmm.
Is that they're just not big enough for the top bantam guys. And you could see
Yeah.
in that Rob Font fight that
Hmm.
the strength was starting to catch up with him. Was starting to
Yes.
catch up with Figueiredo. Like Font was starting to come onto him slowly, slowly, slowly.
Yeah.
Um, and it's mainly because of a power and like a size thing. And I think
Nice.
that's the
Yeah.
biggest problem for Davidson in this weight. And same was for Henry. Like skill wise, you can see the Davidson's skill we know is off the charts, but
Hmm.
it's just the size. I think that's gonna be a difficult thing. So
Yeah.
especially now, like against a guy like Marlon, you're not gonna knock him out, and he's gonna be there at the very end. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a tricky thing in the last round.
Yeah. Ah, lucky you get the knockout. Okay, so then the question for this fight then would be, what is it? What is this fight? What's the stakes of this fight, right? Because Eddie and I were talking about it earlier when we went for our run. And Eddie was saying that if
I
Davison
think
Figueiredo wins here, what happens? Does he get a title shot? Because I think it's
nah.
been announced that Sandhagen wins, he's immediately in the running for that title shot.
Yeah, I
So
think
he's
winner here could probably face Aljamain, bro. Like you'll be in
That's
the
fair, yeah.
conversation for the number one contender.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
very fair, especially because like Oakset's number 10 is getting shots at the number one guy. So
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. AD, what do you think? Because you earlier were saying that he should get a title shot. What's your thought?
Nice. I said. I think I arrived at the conclusion that the loser of Sandhagen and Nurmagomedov fights the winner of this fight, and
Okay.
then if they win
And
that fight,
Aljo?
they get a title shot. I don't know where Aljo stands, bro. I haven't
Isn't he in
really looked at.
featherweight?
I need to just pull up
Yeah,
the.
he's not in this weight class.
Yeah, he almost went
did
up
he
a
move
weight
up?
class. Yeah,
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 he's
yeah. Oh,
not,
yeah, yeah. He went up. He went up.
he's
Yeah.
not in this weight class. Yeah.
Okay, liquor.
He fought
Liquor.
Calvin Cater last, remember? He won Calvin Cater. Okay,
Okay.
so I think I'm with Aiden on this one. I think the winner of Davison and Marlon versus the loser of Cody and Omar Magomedov. Okay, cool, boys. Well, then we
Okay,
keep
we'll
it
face that
moving.
loser.
Yeah, I think it makes the
Yeah.
most sense.
Oh, Peter
It makes the
Yan
most.
is still floating about, bro. He's
He
just
is.
chilling there.
That's also true.
He might get Song De Jong. What's it? De Jong? No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Song De Jong. But Song De Jong
Yeah.
then didn't he lose?
He lost. Yes.
He lost against somebody now recently, bro.
I can't remember who it was.
He's actually fighting. He lost against Yan.
They fought already.
He lost against Yan, bro.
Well, then he has to go my way, back of the
Mm.
line. Maybe Jan in front or something like that. I don't know. We have to see.
Yan
Maybe
and
we-
Shane O'Malley, man.
or
You sort this out once and for all.
he has to come up the ranks again, man. Unfortunately,
Because that's the
But
fight that basically gave him the title shot. He beat Yan.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
like
no, I
beat
remember.
Yan. He didn't even know
Got
he
lucky.
won.
He didn't even know he won. Yeah, but okay, he's a champ now. Let's see how long he keeps it for. But okay, boys, we keep it moving. We keep it moving down the list. The next fight that we're going to preview is Tony Ferguson, the Boogeyman, taking on Michael. Yes, the fight
Former
of the
boogeyman,
retired
bro.
former Boogeyman. Yeah. What can we say about this fight, guys? Looks like it's just
Nothing
to
nice, bro.
pull the card with some
For the fans,
pay-per-view with some points on the card. Bring some
Yeah.
eyes. I think this is like a retirement fight, if you ask me. What can we say? Tony Ferguson.
I
Michael
think he's
Chiesa.
coming for a paycheck and he's coming
7
to
fight
get
losing
beat
streak, bro.
down. Yeah,
You know
I
what?
think he's
I
gonna get
completely
tapped
forgot
out.
this guy's already
Now
on
they're
the
getting
card.
this man from out of the commentary box to come with him. This bro,
Yeah.
Michael Chiesa, bro. I've seen him. I've seen, I've seen him comment, bro, commentate like in the last 3 years
Yes.
more than his sport, bro. So now it's
Well,
like,
he scored twice.
who are they gonna call next, bro? Like someone from accounting, like
Nah, what's
just
that guy?
embarrassing Tony Ferguson here, bro.
Paul Falder.
Paul Falder, yeah. Get DC
Yeah.
to come roll this man.
So then, can you guys give me a
Lionheart,
prediction on this
Lionheart.
one?
Yo, bro, it's not. I think I hope Tony Ferguson wins and retires. That would be like
Yo,
the happy
Best-
ending to the
best
story.
thing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But I don't think he'll retire if he wins, bro. That's the thing.
that's
Uh,
He'll
the
be
fact.
like, nah, title, bro, title. So
Bare knuckles,
he's,
bro.
he's
KSP.
he's extremely like delusional, bro. So I hope
I
that
think
he
the
wins
winner
and
of this fight,
retires.
the winner of this fight gets
And
to
you,
fight
Jed?
Clay Guida.
Yeah, that's a retirement fight. Like
The
Guida.
winner of this fight must fight Clay Guida. That's what I think.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
anyway,
The testimonial fights.
This is testimony. I mean, I think the winner is going to be Michael Chiesa. Yeah, I think he's
Body
just gonna
shots
get him
only.
down, grapple him,
Okay,
and tap
yes,
Tony Ferguson
Sa-
out. Yeah.
Well, Tony's not
great.
no monkey on the ground, bro. That man's also got
No,
like
it's
a
not.
nasty
But
guard, bro. So,
Yeah.
but Chiesa
Yeah.
is an intense jiu-jitsu. But this is
Exactly,
just
bro.
this is a farce, bro. This fight shouldn't
thing
be
is-
happening.
and he's much bigger than Tony
It
Ferguson.
shouldn't. Like I've never seen his match. Look at that.
He's like,
6'1" to 5.
That's like
Look, I've never
two
seen anyone in the
different
UFC have such a
fighting
rapid
guys.
decline in their career.
Yeah, sure.
Like
It's
a
just the
rapid
fact
decline.
that he's
He went
still
from
letting it
being
happen, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to pay the
No,
bills.
that's a sad
now,
one.
bro. He needs to keep the gym open.
Nah,
For
he-
Tony
I'm s-
Ferguson, I hope he wins.
Gym
Oh,
open.
wait. He wins and keeps the gym open. That's the happy ending. Like what's it? Dodgeball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
dodgeball. Okay, boys, we keep
So
it moving.
that's the happy ending there. The gym stays
We-
open. That's what
so
I'm
funny,
predicting.
Ferguson, that he gets the win and he can at least hang up the gloves after that one. But yeah, I don't know if we should keep going. Anyway,
Yeah,
boys,
no, definitely
Fighting
not.
for a win and the bonus to keep the gym open.
okay, next fight on the card, we see McKenzie Dern taking on Lupe Godinez. And this is in the women's strawweight division. And Mackenzie Dern also has gone on a little bit of a decline in her career. She's on I think she won 2 of her last 6 fights.
Mm.
She's not
She's very
the
average.
greatest. Um, she's she's got a 15% over 6 so far in her UFC career.
Yeah.
I'm not hyping her up very well, but I mean
She's
she's
buff,
ranked
bro.
number 7 in the bantamweight, and I don't know why she's so relevant. If I'm being honest, she hasn't had the best record in the UFC. She's taken on Lupe, who
She lose
I
this one, they
haven't
must release her.
I haven't seen too much of Lupe, but Lupe's got a little bit better record than that of Mackenzie Dern, and she has a better career in the UFC so far. She beat the likes of Cynthia Calvillo, which used to be Jed's favorite, and Jandaroba, who recently just beat Amanda Lemos, and she's on top of the food chain in this division right now.
Mm.
Um, I've got a feeling that Mackenzie's going to take another beating here, boys. I don't know. Adi,
Yeah,
what do
I
you
think
think
so
about
too.
this one? I think so too. Adi, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, again, I hope that McKenzie can turn it around, but no, I don't think
Nah,
so.
she's
But I
gonna get
think like,
smashed.
yeah, most likely.
What was that, Jude?
I think she's gonna get smashed, but she's gonna get pieced up. This
I also
Lupe
think
chick is
so.
a good boxer. I've seen
She's
her
just like,
on another card a while ago.
yeah, she's phenomenal, dude.
She's,
Like,
yeah,
she's
she
not
can
that bad,
box, bro.
and she's got an 84% takedown defense, which is really good considering that Mackenzie is not very successful with getting people to the ground.
She's
Yeah,
more like a pool. Mackenzie Dern is like a pool guard jiu-jitsu
Yes,
player.
yeah.
This girl, Lupe's not gonna shoot on her, but Lupe's gonna box the fuck out of her. She's gonna get
Body
pieced
yeah.
kicking
up.
to another dimension.
It's not looking good for McKenzie.
So, Eddie, what do you think? Are you agreeing with Jedi and myself on this one?
Yeah, I think you guys have convinced me. I was like pretty much on the fence, but yeah, I think if McKenzie comes up against anybody who can like strike even a
Like
little
really
bit,
well.
she has a very hard time, yeah. So yeah, and Lupe has such good takedown defense, and so yeah, it's not looking good for McKenzie.
If she wins, then well done to her. We obviously will eat our words, but at the moment, on paper and of past performances, it doesn't look like she's really going to get it done here. Let us know in the comments what you think about this one. Is Mackenzie then going to get it done and turn the career down, or is it going to be the one where Dana White sends her packing? Okay, boys, we keep it moving. This is the opening bout of the main card and our closing bout of our episode.
That's what I saw.
Alvarez.
Sorry.
Joe, what was that, Jedi?
No, the fight I saw of Lupe was against Angela Hill, even though
Oh
she
yes,
lost
yes.
that.
She lost against Angela, yeah. So yeah, like I said, the opening bout and the closing bout for us. This is Joe Alvarez taking on Alves Brenner. I think this is Spain on Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. Joe Alvarez. This is in the lightweight division. He's got a record of 20 wins, 3 losses, and zero no contests. 3 wins by knockout, 17 wins by submission, 3 first round finishes, 47% striking accuracy. And his average fight time, get this, is 6 minutes, right? So this dude is
Yo,
like hunting for submissions. And if you've got 17 wins, 17 wins by submission and 13 first round finishes, and an average of 6 minutes fight time, that shows you this guy looks for submissions very, very quickly. And he's not a bad boxer as well, and he's 6'2" for a lightweight. This dude is good. He's like a big version of Ilia Topuria. I've watched him fight before. He's not too bad. I think I watched him fight against Diakese and Thiago Moses, and he beat both of them really well. Said he fought
Yeah.
against Joe Duffy as well and Arman Sarukian. Okay, he lost against Sarukian.
Yeah,
I watched that
Beat
fight.
Duffy.
Sarukian fucked him up.
Joe Duffy, yeah. Sarukian beat him, yeah, quite bad.
Yeah.
But he's still a very skillful lightweight. I think he's gonna be ranked very soon if he wins this one. Not if he wins this one, but I think he's going to climb the ranks before we know it. We're going to see him up there.
Okay,
Alves
let's go.
Brenner, not know too much about the gentleman. 16 wins, 4 losses, 0 no contest, 3 wins by knockout, 11 wins by submission, 9 first round finishes. He also, like Joe Alvarez, looks to finish guys early with submissions in the first round. And he's got a bit of a higher striking percentage output than Joe Alvarez. So for that, both these guys pose very good threats to one another. I think Joe Alvarez is a little bit taller. I think he's going to be a little bit better with his boxing. I think he might get the finish in this fight. I'm going to say second round. Eddie, what do you think about this one?
So yeah, I think Joel Alvarez got enough to get it done. I have watched some footage of his a little bit earlier today, and yeah, like you said against Chiesa, very slick dash choke the way he wrapped it up on the ground there. But yeah, Alves Brenner also comes into the fight with 75% takedown defense. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be exactly easy for him to be taken to the ground. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think Alvarez to win by submission.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I haven't really seen too much from our boy Alves
Brenner.
here. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
going on what the stats are saying.
Of course,
Oscar
of course.
Alves is gonna move this guy, bro. He's
But
gonna
as you,
the one. I'm
Jada,
going with Brazil, bro. Alves.
Always.
Look at his face, bro. He's like, what? Look at his face.
you can expect.
He's gonna win, bro. Look at him. He looks like Frankenstein Brazilian 2024. Bro, he's gonna freak this Joe Alvarez, dude. He doesn't even know. I think
mad,
it's
mad.
easy win. Easy win.
Easy win.
Desperate
You can
boy.
see
Easy win, bro.
first round finish, Jedi.
First round, yeah.
First round
Alves.
finish.
Brenner.
Oh, big stuff. Big statement. Big statement. Okay,
Alves
cool.
Brenner, bro.
So myself and
What's
AD are.
Who's the
What's that?
favorite to win that fight? I actually want to check this thing.
Let's just pull it up, yeah, and then we can have a look. The favorite is Alvarez. Joe Alvarez favorite.
Joe
Minus
Alvarez.
192. So that puts him as
Bruh,
favorite.
this is an easy bet here, bruh. Alves.
Easy
What?
money, you say, Jedi.
It's easy
Yes.
money. I don't know,
This is
eh?
an easy bet.
But look, I
Yeah.
can't go. I mean, I'm just going based because Joe Alvarez, he's very good at setting up his submissions. I mean, he's slick at it, and we'll have to see. Eddie made a good point. You know, our boy Alvarez has got really good takedown defense. So let's see if Joe Alvarez can even get the fight to his bread and butter.
But
Let us know in the
Alvarez is
comments.
also very tough, bro. Like very durable, which is
Yeah.
something I saw in the Tarukian fight.
Mhm.
Even though he was like bleeding, bro, like face was covered in blood, like fucking dripping, bro, or just leaking out onto the ring, like. But like just kept fighting the hands, and even like he like resisted well, but eventually the ref had to obviously call it off. But yeah,
Stop it. Yeah.
he's a warrior, bro. So yeah,
Okay.
He's a good fighter.
hopefully he can be tested in that way. Be very entertaining.
Yeah. No, of course, of course. Okay, but that is our time, ladies and gentlemen. Jedi, Eddie, thank you as always. We will do it again when we recap this event. But everyone else out there, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay in touch with our latest content. We will keep you up with all the combat sports that's coming up. We try to at least. But on that note, this is UFC Fight Night Sandhagen versus Nurmagomedov taking place this Saturday, 3rd of August, live from the Etihad Arena, Yas Island, West United Arab Emirates at 9 p.m. South African time. We will be there. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, stay humble, and Shama.
Shama.